Hello, my name is Ben from Clear Vibrations. We're in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. We have a single location store. We've been here 7 years in this location. We started in 2012, so we're on our 13th year doing car stereo. We have 6 employees currently, and we might be growing right now. So we're looking at this always seems to be a time of year when we start getting applications filled out. So our business philosophy would be to treat our customers the way we want us to be treated when we walk into any location. Just treat people with respect. We like to go out, visit their car with them. It starts making a bond that most places aren't doing, so it kind of helps them feel more comfortable with you when you go out there. And it also gives you a chance to look at the vehicle and determine what they're looking to do and judge by the vehicle what they're probably expecting also. That car is brand new, but it's like perfectly clean inside. They're going to be looking for that when they're looking for the job that you're going to be doing, and most likely that might be a higher ticket because it's something they want it to look like it belongs in the car compared to just pop something in here. So we do our best to work with our customers, treat them with the utmost respect, and let's face it, with no customers we wouldn't be here. So that's one thing you have to remember always. Our biggest challenge to overcome this year was getting past the election in 2024. It was horrific, and we had a horrible Christmas season. It just was very, very slow. I have to go back about 5-6 years to really get to the same number we did in Christmas season, like for the December that we had last year. It was really rough. People just weren't spending money right away, and they were really holding off. So getting through that hump was our biggest challenge in the last year to deal with. So now that we seem to be past that, things are a little different. It seems like that's what we're trending to see. Things are adjusting in this industry. So, someone pulls in with a vehicle and it's 10, 12 years old, it's getting harder for them to want to do a bigger setup, like just doing a radio is $1,000 job anymore, and with all the parts, with everything going up, and that's tending to get outside of their budget. So we seem to be doing more of the bigger jobs where it's a brand new truck and we're putting a full stereo in it. That's what we seem to be doing more of, or stuff in that range. So it's been a challenge to kind of keep adapting as things are changing, and it's changing very quick. So, watching the economy and just watching what's happening has really been eye-opening in the last few years. So what makes us different from other competitors? So we have a nice footprint for our store. So you walk in, there's a big area there for you to walk in. You'll see when we do the walkthrough. And then we have separate spots just for listening to the product, and places to listen to, see radios and like to actually work with radios. And so physically we have different displays for people to listen to things. It's different than just walking in and just throwing them a number and saying it's going to cost $1,000 for a radio. That's what they've been getting from some places around us. Like they don't even get a hi, hello, or what do you need to, what kind of car do you have? So, just being polite with them and having something for them to see when they walk in the door. And then our process of doing this is different by, we use Shop Monkeys, so we've been using it. We've been an early adapter. We've been using it since 2019, and we just got switched to 2.0, just in the last couple of weeks. But it lets us sit down, build a quote with people. We have a whole separate area just for that. You'll see in our video that you can sit down, we can build a quote, and take the time to do it right. And that's why we end up with bigger and bigger tickets. And every year we seem to break our last year's record. So it's not a surprise when we see that, because we are getting to be known for that, and they're starting to travel farther and farther to come here for our service. The sales in the last 3 years have been a little bit interesting. They kind of floating in the same area for like the last 4 years, basically. Like they kind of dip up and down within about 8 or 10% of each other, and we want to try and break that, obviously, and go higher. It just every year seems to be something new thrown at you, and so you're always trying to figure out what that next hurdle is going to be to jump. So last year was the election. Right now it's been a nice year. We'll see what this winter brings. So maybe we'll actually have a remote start season this year, and because we're in the Northeast, where last year we hardly did any. So we'll see what this winter brings for us. We are adding some extra categories and trying to push them and push our advertising, more and more social media. We actually got a new camera this year that I'm on right now with microphones that you can hear me better. We can do better videos of cars, and we're starting to put the pieces together to show a better presence on social media. I think a lot of this is reasons why we should be in the top 50. Our store's evolved around once we were in the industry, because I did not go and start being a car stereo guy my entire life. I was in the sheet metal machinery, so I did that. But I always loved my car stereo, and that's what drove me into it once I decided to go out on my own. I jumped into it, and once I found the MEA, and it really helped me keep elevating myself year after year, and that's where I really attribute our growth to that. And our customers see it when they walk in every time, and the store is a little bit different. It looks a little bit nicer. There's a little bit more something new in the displays, and it gets them excited to come in every time. So we love going to all the trade shows. We were in Atlantic City this year. We hope to get to Vegas again, and we love to help participate in the classes. And I brought my whole team out with us this year to Atlantic City, and we just love being part of the industry. So I want to thank everybody from the MEA, and hopefully this year's another great year for our industry. Thank you, guys. All right, this is right across the aisle here from Wiggly Park. There's an artist guy here, some sculptures and stuff. If you actually look back a couple years, that building wasn't all framed out, so it's all done now. So it's the front of our store. So we have both sides, like both doors. So our customer entrance is on the right. So always make sure it's cleaned up, make it look nice. Audio when you walk in. So we changed it. The desk isn't here anymore. I want people to walk in and kind of wander around. So we have our fleet division here. The cases has a little more like home stuff in it, kind of move things around a little bit. So radio displays. Our main sound room. Hertz Audison, just a little bit of JL and the audio from Ground Zero, live Ground Zero. And down here, this is where we move the desk to now. Kind of controls the door too, getting into the showroom. This is the back room. Here's our second show. This is more for like power sports. We're going to put some more motorcycle stuff in here over the winter. We're going to be building. And here's our Hertz and Ground Zero displays, and our Marine one. It's got some JL and Hertz on it. For the boats we do. We do a lot of boats too. Actually, we have a pair of saddle bags there. So I built some saddle bags. This is our second room. We have the remote starts in the back. Put the milk in the back, right? Shelf for remote starts in the winter. Make a walk through the whole place. And then that's our area to sit down and talk. So we sit down at the screen on the wall. You can throw things from the laptop up on it, show them their bill, or show them the quotes, and have a couple of things here like teasers, like heated seats and stuff like that we can add. So we put as much stuff back there as we can, kind of like, you know, dash cams and stuff like that, as things that they're sitting there looking at it and they go, oh, how about this? So it's our store. All right, here's our shop. So walk in. We actually got some new shelving coming up for upstairs. So this is our main side of the shop. We use the upstairs as our, that's above the showroom. Most of that ends up being our storage upstairs. Big job we've been working on, getting close on it. Here's the other side. So, another air compressor. Those things are important. You need those. Wheel and tire machine. And then our lasers are tucked in there. We got a lot of stuff in here right now. We're doing a little bit of home audio too. So it's kind of starting to take over a little bit of our area. So we need to put some shelving up. 3D printing. A little bit of light change. 3D printing in here. And here's a snack room for the guys. Something new, we got a motorcycle lift this year. So we do a lot of bikes. So to help us out, you know, makes me nervous. Working on one, I'm scared one's gonna fall over someday. It's just, ugh. Don't want to even think about it. Office in there. Shop. Order them. So, this is the next room to get a revamp. I picked up a bandsaw. So, a couple little things, always something.